wanted to get this new MIDI keyboard because I mostly use my SP404 Mark II for making beats on the go and just like, when I want to pick up a thing to make beats with, but I don't want to come to my computer. That's what I use. But I have a lot of samples on it, but I can't like play them out because the chromatic mode only works for like one sample per bank. And it's really annoying because sometimes you want to do, piano keys plus bass notes, and I need the chromatic mode for all that. And I can't do it. It's mad annoying. I would have to resample all that stuff. Mad annoying. But if I get a MIDI keyboard, then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. No need to use the chromatic mode at all. So I wanted to get a new one because I don't really have one. The only one I have is this one. And she's lit. She's a Samsung Graphite M25. She's super cool, but she's kind of old. I don't know what year this came out, but she's old as for Europe, and she uses USB-A, I believe that's what this is, and she's not powered by herself. You have to plug her into something that can power her, and the Mark II does not do that. She does not power anything but itself, and sometimes it doesn't even power itself. So I need one. I need a MIDI keyboard that can power itself, that can connect to the Mark II, that can do what it needs to do, and I found one, guys. And I found. Okay, one thing you need to know about me, your girl, and me. Okay, I love gear. Okay, what they call it in a freaking producer community? I got that gas. Okay, I got that gear acquisition syndrome. I got that. I need to go to AA for that. I got that so hard. And here's the problem. I want this thing right here. Akai, yep, mini play. This thing is so cool, guys. This thing is so cool. For some reason, I don't like this man. I don't know if it's just me. Oh, you guys can't even see what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, for some reason, I do not like this man. I don't know why. He's done nothing to me. His videos are sometimes very helpful, but something about him. You ever just look at somebody's face and go, but nonetheless, we move. Yes, I want this MIDI keyboard. Specifically, I want the Mark III version. I think that's what it is. MPK Mini Play. Yeah, Mark III. Because it has a bigger speaker and it's more like ergonomically designed, I guess. And it just looks better. Like look at that curvature. Look at that curvature. Look at that thing go whoop. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like whoop. You know what I mean? Anyway, but yeah, so look how beautiful she is. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. And it's what's sorry, I'm so excited. I'm stumbling. I'm crumbling. What's so crazy about me loving this thing is that I actually don't like the freaking MPK, like the original one that this one's modeled off of. Yeah, this one, the freaking MPK Mini. I don't like it. Like it doesn't. Like looking at it, she gives me nothing. She gives me nothing. I'm getting nothing from her. But her sister? Her sister? Ooh. Beautiful. A model. Beautiful. You see how big that speaker is? Oh my goodness. So, the really cool thing about this MIDI keyboard is that one, it's a MIDI keyboard. Two, she can be freaking controlled via, I know it's on here, via batteries or plug in, so I can be bopping and booping just on my couch, bopping and booping, you know? No need for my computer. We love that. We love a standalone. I love standalones. They're amazing. The music industry should make more of them, either way. But, so we can do that, and also, she works beautifully with the Mark II. And 14 plus hours of battery? That's even more than the fucking Mark II. What the fudge? And also, most important, she has her own inboard sounds. Yeah, she's her own instrument. She's her own little thingy. Okay? I need you to look at the splendor, guys. Excuse me? Say what? And the speaker's actually pretty good. But yeah, she comes with 100. Oh, get out of the way. 100 built-in drum and instruments. So, okay? Your girl's been wanting to learn how to play piano. Okay? And I don't wanna get a giant keyboard for that. I tried to learn on the machine, but it don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit the same. I need to be able to see my chords as I play the chords. You know what I'm saying? And she can do that for me. And she's so tiny. Oh my god. And and she has, I think she has her own effects. I might be wrong on that. Lit. It's amazing. She got the art. I know you see what I'm seeing. The stuff I don't really care about. She comes also with the programs, like the NPC programs and stuff, but I already have that stuff. But she's lit. And she's cheap. I'm just broke as hell. So I can't get her yet. But that's the piece of gear that I have my eye set on. What's crazy is how they didn't actually play her in that video. So let me pull up some so you guys can see the full thing. See here. I guess. I don't like when people ramble in their videos, in the review videos. It's just like, boy. Like, I get it.
Why would they release a play or have a play version? So if you don't know, the main difference is that there is a speaker in here and 128 MIDI instruments. So for instance, this is a piano.
Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? Guys, if I get good at chords, do you understand? Do you get how much my beats are about to pop off? If I have this piece of gear, no, I'm kidding. Sorry, that's the gas talking. That's my addiction talking.
And then yeah, you can just go through harpsichord, clav,
amazing,
celeste, glockenspiel.
Oh my gosh, guys.
And everything that you're hearing is from that speaker right there. So the audio quality, you know, I've got a microphone right above my head.
It's loud.
And you're hearing max volume off of this keyboard.
That's so
while I'm speaking naturally. So it kind of gives you somewhat of an idea of the volume. You know, it's not super loud, but it's not bad either. I mean, you could be sitting on the couch, have this on your lap, and playing some keys, just coming up with some ideas. Yeah, which I think is nice. Also, you can see there's nothing plugged into it. So this is actually running off of batteries. And it's AA batteries. I think it's 3 AA batteries.
Amazing.
So that's kind of good and bad, you know. Good that you can always replace your batteries. Bad that you always have to replace AA batteries if you want to use this on a battery. I actually don't know how long it lasts specifically. So I'm assuming it's going to last a decent amount of time. You know, get a good like 20, 30, maybe more hours of playtime with those batteries. hopefully. But I guess the real question is, would you actually use these sounds in a production? And if you're hooking it up to a DAW,
I don't know. I don't know in a production, but I know because sometimes I want to just like play with sounds, but I don't want to actually like make a beat out of it or like do a whole thing. I just want to practice, you know, organizing sounds together. Sometimes I want to practice my finger drumming, trying to get better at that. That's hard. And like stuff like that. So that's like and like I just went through buying a bunch of old, sorry, we'll get back to the video. But I just went through a whole like hyperfixation on buying like old keyboards because I wanted to practice piano and stuff, but I didn't want like a giant keyboard to take up my entire desk. So I have limited space in the studio. As you can see, we don't have that much space in the stew. I'm sharing it with my cats, my lovely little kids. So I don't have a lot of space. So I got, actually, let me show you guys. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys. Listen. Don't judge me, okay? I told you I got that gas. Okay? I told you. You already knew who I was. I already let you know that I got that gas, okay? The gear. She talks to me. Okay, so they do different things. That's what I can say positively in defense of myself of why I got these keyboards. Okay, so as you can see, they're very janked. They look old as fuck. They look like toys, some might say. And that's because this one is legitimately a toy. This one was made for children, probably 3 and up. Is probably what it said on the box. And this company, Kawasaki, they don't even make keyboards anymore because it's the same Kawasaki that does motorcycles. I don't know. But they used to make children toy keyboards. That actually sound pretty legit. Like, I discovered this video. How do I turn this thing on? I haven't used it in a minute. Hold on. I discovered this video. I know you hear her. I know you hear her. Okay? Let me put on my whoops. This mic so you guys can hear what I'm hearing. Alright, hold on. I don't want you guys to hear me twice. Okay, cool. So, whoo, so excited, got myself sweating. Okay, so like this is the piano. It makes that sound every time you change to another instrument. Don't make fun of it. It's a toy, okay? It's a toy. But listen to this. We're practicing. Like, she's lo-fi as fuck, right? And she got effects, bro. She got effects. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We get the fucking echo. Hurry up. I changed it to trumpet. Hold on. Like, okay, and my favorite vibration. It sounds really nice with the guitar. Like, you can't tell me that that's not gold. Like, you can't tell me that. Like, it's amazing. Okay? Like, she's great. So I bought her. Again, don't judge me. But then I was like, man, you know, she's great. She doesn't have any speakers. No, she has speakers, but she doesn't have any like MIDI thingies, so I can't even plug her in to the SP, which is originally what I bought these things for. I found that out, of course, after I had already received it. So that was a miscalculation. But then I got this one. This one is from Kauai, and they're an actual piano company. So this one's like toy / beginner, very, very, very beginner piano type of thing. But she's really cool because, okay, you put that thing on and she sound like this. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. And she got vibrato. She got vibrato. Come on. She from like the 80s, bro. Like, you can't tell me that's not cool. Got the chorus going. As you can tell, I still can't play the piano. But, you know, these are cool. So that's where I was, right? We can actually plug her up into there. But then I found out she can't do MIDI. I can connect her and play her and record her sound into the SP404 Mark II. But I can't control samples from the Mark II into her to make her little controller keyboard thing. She can't do that. That's too advanced for her. That's too advanced. So now I'm stuck with these two instruments, but no MIDI keyboard. Okay, but no MIDI keyboard. Until I found this one. Okay? I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest to control myself, to not buy her. But it's hard. Okay? Like, I got bills to pay. But man, oh man.
This.
Yeah.
There we go. It's weird. That first note
does have its own effects. Okay.
Cool. Now the release. Turn up the release. Say maybe EQ out the high end a bit.
Dang, guys.
Turn up the lows.
I can already feel myself losing the fight to not buy.
So now let's click on knobs A/B, and then we have access to reverb and chorus. So let's turn up the reverb. So again, catch system. So pull it down to 15 and then pull it up.
Ah, she's so beautiful. Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Same thing with the chorus. Then you can filter it.
I'm in awe. I'm gagged.
The speaker is like resonating against the body. You get the idea though. So there is some control over the sounds in this keyboard.
I want to hear the drums. I haven't heard the drums
pretty cool.
yet.
And obviously these can be used for CC, MIDI CC type of stuff. And you do have pads as well. I haven't even talked about this, but these are nice pads.
Okay.
Like they do feel somewhat similar to the MPC.
They're not actually, like horrific, you know?
I think they're a little bit different actually. You can see these are definitely more square.
I don't know what it is. Like the MIDI is just so bad. Like it just looks tacky. But then the mini play looks so good. Like I don't understand. I know it's probably just like
there's obviously more real estate for the pads on here.
I don't know.
Where these are more rectangular. I don't really mind that specifically because, you know, you're hitting the spot with the pads. Unless you're playing super sloppy, in which case you might like the bigger pads. But overall, pretty similar. And also the keys as well. I believe the keys are basically the same on these. So not much difference on there. This comes in 4 different colors though. And also you have access to all 8 knobs right here instead of having to click a knobs A, B type of thing. For me personally, if you were looking at these two thinking, huh, should I get the play or should I get the mini? And you already have something like an MPC or a DAW setup that you're already using, and you're pretty much always going to be having that plugged in, then it's a no-brainer. Obviously, the mini, because it's going to be cheaper and more functional for you with like more access to...
Aren't they the same price? Hold on. This man's just saying things, I think. Hold on. MPK Mini. Okay. Okay, it's like, maybe like 20, maybe $100. I don't know. I'm not good at math. Maybe like $50 cheaper.
To the knobs. But I mean, aside from that, they're extremely similar. I mean, like the modulation, pitch wheel, bend type of thing is exactly the same.
Blah, blah,
so
blah,
nothing
blah,
different
blah.
on there. Anywhere. Because this is very backpackable. You know, you could easily throw this in your backpack and be on your way.
Guys.
And then you could just plug in headphones, which is really nice, and then be able to just noodle around, experiment with
It's backpackable. Okay.
You know, write some chords, work on some melodies. Like the sounds are not spectacular, but they're at least decent.
I really don't understand when people are like, the sounds aren't like mind blowing, but you know, you can hear them, I guess. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's like when you get to like a point where the item is like $100, even $200. Like the sounds aren't gonna sound like a synthesizer. Like it's not gonna sound like it's coming from freaking, you know, a studio. Like it's gonna produce sound, and then you can literally just edit the sound to be anything you want. Like I really don't understand. Like, what are people expecting it to sound like? I'm so confused.
Enough to get you going.
It
so
doesn't
I really think it fits that bill fairly well. I think 150 is a bit on the pricey side in comparison to other options out there, but you got to remember that there's a speaker in there, and if the speaker...
List the options right now, because this is the only MIDI controller that I've seen that can do this. List the options right now, sir. This man's getting me tight. I'm just feeling defensive. I'm feeling defensive. Because I love her, okay?
Hey everyone, today I'm taking a closer look at the 8 drum pads and 4 assignable knobs. So this is the main difference between the Mini Play and just the APK Mini Mark III MIDI only version, which has 8 knobs. Here you have a selector knob for different sounds. And you can see them changing in the display there.
Oh, you can change from keys to drums.
Then you have a volume button. In addition, you have an arpeggiator. You can change your
favorite sounds too. That's nice.
Octave up and down. Full level for the drum.
We're just testing. That's so funny. Why does it pop out like that? That's nice.
orchestra hits.
Okay, the synths are pretty bad. The synths are the synths are pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't really use synths, so
sound bank for the drums. So you have a standard set.
These are actually pretty good sounds for drums. This thing is lit,
The
bro.
drum sounds actually sound pretty nice.
They do.
Okay, so that was all the sounds in the sound bank. Now let's look at how we can manipulate sounds. So if we go to one of the synth sounds, say one of the leads. So this one sounds pretty bare. Then we can start manipulating it using these encoders right here. We can use the filter. The resonance. The reverb.
Okay.
Chorus.
I just signed back into my chat for some reason. I don't know. What?
We can change the attack time.
Odd. Okay. So if you're not sold already on this thing, like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I legitimately don't know what to tell you because it's amazing. I've never seen a MIDI controller that can do that. I've never in my life.